Hi everybody, this is Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Today we're going to do a crocheting tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be the Norman arch stitch. It looks like this. It's very simple, has some lace look to it in between the rows of arches. Lots of fun to make, very easy to make, and could be used for lots of things. You could use this to make a wrap, a summer lightweight wrap if you wanted to do it in a lighter weight yarn or a cotton. You could do this in a summer top. You could make a lacy couch back cover. You could do this in cotton and also put it down as placemats. Lots of different things you could do with this pattern, but I'm going to teach you how to make it. So for this tutorial, this swatch, I used a Caron Simply Soft, which is a 4-weight yarn. And I'm going to use, for the tutorial, I'm going to use this Premier Just Active 109 yards, medium 4. It says use a 5.5. And the color's neon green. Let's create a slip knot and chain multiples of 9 plus 2. This tutorial, I'm going to chain a total of 20. Okay, so once you have your 20 stitches, you're then going to single crochet in the second chain from your hook. That's just a loop that's on your hook. That's your first chain, and this is your second chain. Place one single crochet into that chain. Now chain 1, 2, 3. Skip your next 3 chains and single crochet into the 4th. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And single crochet into the next chain stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Skip your next 3 chain stitches and single crochet into the next. Chain 1, 2, 3. Skip the next 3 chain stitches, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now single crochet into the next chain stitch. Chain 1, 2, 3. Skip 3 and single crochet into that very last chain stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. single crochet into that same single crochet from the previous row, the very first single crochet. And now we're going to place 13 double crochets into your chain 7 loop. And as you add your double crochets, you may have to shift them around by sliding them on your chain 7 like this to give yourself more room to fit all 13 double crochets. Go ahead and complete your 13 double crochets. Once you have your 13 double crochets into your chain 7 loop, you're going to skip the next chain 3 space and single crochet into the single crochet. And you're going to repeat that in the next chain 7 loop. 13 more double crochets into your next chain 7 loop. Once you have your second set of 13 double crochets into your chain 7 loop, you're just going to skip that next chain 3 space and single crochet into the single crochet at the end of the row. Just like that. And turn your work over. Now you're going to chain 5. This chain 5 is your first actual stitch. It is the same as a double treble. And remember, I'm using US terms. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you're going to skip the single crochet and 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And into the top of the 6th double crochet, place 1 double crochet. So you have a chain 5 and now a double crochet into that 6th double crochet. Chain 1, 2, and 3, and double crochet into the next stitch. Again, chain 1, 2, 3, and double crochet into the next stitch. Now you might need to shift these around just a little bit, just to make sure that they're center. Like that. Okay. So without chaining, you are going to skip the next 5 double crochets, that single crochet, and the next 5 double crochets after that, and place a double crochet into the 6th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th double crochet on your very next arch. Place another double crochet. just like that. Chain 3, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, and double crochet into the next stitch. And now you're going to do a double treble into this single crochet at the very end. Wrap the yarn around your hook 1, 2, 3 times. Insert your hook into the single crochet at the end. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2 more, yarn over, and go through those last 2. You have just completed a double treble. Okay, go ahead and turn your work over. And chain 3. Place a double crochet into the first chain of your chain 3, your first chain of your chain 3 space. So place a double crochet, chain 1, skip the next chain of that same chain 3 space, skip the next chain, and place a double crochet into that last chain of that chain 3 space. Okay, so that's what it looks like. You have a double crochet going into that first chain of the chain 3 space, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the last chain of that same chain 3 space. Now we're going to chain 3, and do the same thing in the next chain 3 space. Double crochet into that first chain, chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet into the last chain of that same chain 3 space. Okay, now we're going to go straight into our very next chain 3 space and double crochet into the first chain of it. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the last chain of that same chain 3 space. Chain 3, again, we're going to go right into our next chain 3 space, place a double crochet into the first chain of that chain 3 space, chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet into the last chain of that same chain 3 space, and double crochet into the top of this chain 5 that we made on the previous row. Double crochet into the top of it. Okay, this is what we're looking like so far. Get everything okay. Go ahead and turn your work over and chain 1. Place a single crochet back into that same stitch you just chained 1 from. Chain 1, 2, and 3. Skip the next double crochet, the next chain 1, the next double crochet, and in the chain 3 space, place 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2. Okay. Now chain 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to skip the next double crochet, the next chain space, the next 2 double crochets that are so close together with no chain space. We're going to single crochet between the 2 of them. So right in between the 2 of those, single crochet. Chain 1, 2, and 3. Skip your next double crochet, your next chain 1 space, your next double crochet, and into your chain 3 space, place 2 single crochets. Chain 1, 2, and 3, and place a single crochet into the top of your chain 3 at the very end. So you're going to skip your next double crochet, your next chain 1, the next double crochet, and then right at the top of your chain 3, you will place a single crochet. Okay. Turn your work and chain 1. Place a single crochet into that very same stitch. And now we're going to set up to make our next arches. So chain 1, 2, 3. Single crochet into the first single crochet. So skip your chain 3 space. Single crochet into the single crochet. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Single crochet into the next single crochet. Chain 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet into your next single crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3. Single crochet into your next single crochet. And chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Single crochet into your next single crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into that last single crochet. Turn your work over. And now this is a repeat of row 2, where we place 13 double crochets into our chain 7 loop. And you just continue this pattern from row 2 on. So single crochet into chain 1, single crochet into that first stitch, reach over and place 13 double crochets. Once you have your 13 double crochets, you're going to reach down here to your single crochet. So skip the chain 3 and single crochet into the single crochet. And 13 double crochets into your next chain 7 loop. Once you have your second set of 13 double crochets, you're just simply going to reach down and single crochet into that single crochet at the end of the row. So skip the chain 3 and single crochet. Okay. So there you have it. You can see the difference with the medium worsted 4 and this. It's supposed to be a 4, but you know, it's a lot lighter. So anyway, there you are. That is the Norman arch stitch. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments section. Have you ever made this stitch pattern before? What have you used it for? Is this the first time you've ever heard of it? Do you think that you might use it? And what would you use it for? I would love to hear your input. So thank you for watching. Be blessed and be a blessing. Bye for now.